What's going on, guys? It's your boy Thriller here with a quick little team builder here for you guys. Real quick here, we are got the matchup here taking on Brother Rubby of the Boston Red Sky for OGDL Season 3, battle number 1 here in Week 1. They've got Darkrai, Terraquaqual, Terraglysaur, Screamtail, Skeletors, King Gambit, Vileplume, Raikou. Honestly, this is a very tough matchup for me. I had a very difficult time trying to build this team. It's pretty much the top six I see coming. If there was one that maybe potentially could come here, it's maybe Vileplume or Raikou. I don't know which one. Maybe Raikou because of a little bit of diversity's sake, but I don't think it's coming. Team we're bringing Mental Herb Clodsire, so we cannot be Encore or taunted into something. We're running 63, 28 attack, 136 defense, 148 depth with Careful Nature. We're especially defensive, and I am taking a bit of a risk here. I went Water Absorbs, that way Aqua Step from Quackable cannot get too crazy and we can keep it at bay, which is really good. I'm next up Princess, our student Arcanine with Terra Normal because of Terra Normal E-Speed in the back. But I'm gonna probably try not to Terra this Pokemon. I feel like this Mon, I don't really want to Terra this game. We have Head Smash, Flare Blitz, Extreme Speed, and Will-O-Wisp. We have Will-O-Wisp just gonna burn things if we can. Hearthstone lets us be able to smooth things, which is really good here. Head Smash plus Flare Blitz pretty much obliterate most of his team, and then Will-O-Wisp is good. Up next, we have Wootah Rock with the Mystic Water with Taunt, Bulk Up, Surgeon Strikes, and Drain Punch. Max attack, Adamant, 24 in defense, 116 depth, and deep, 116 speed. This lets me outspeed the bulk and below, especially his Stream Tail and below. If he says that, we have Taunt, to be able to shut down Stream Tail trying to do something to us, and then Bulk Up, plus Surgeon Strikes, and Drain Punch pretty much beat the rest of his team. We got Owen, the OG Albina here, rocking a very risky variant. We are going pretty much max speed. I think this gets outsped by Scream Tail if it's got any speed investment per se, but pretty much outspeed everything else except Darkrai as well. But we're here just to smash teams up. We are here to literally hit hard. Now we are taking a risk here with bringing Intimidate here, but I feel like bringing Moxie on a special set makes no sense. But we are here to be special. We are here to hit insanely hard. We are Terra Water because Terra Water pretty much blocks off a lot of the typings that he has. Hurricane plus Terra Blast and Air Slash is all I'm really clicking. Fire Blast is just there in case I want to try to get a guarantee OCO on the King Gambit. We have Azul here with Taunt, Shadow Ball, Drain Punch, and Mystic Power. We are running a Hasty Nature. Very risky, I understand, but it's I think what it was best here in the situation. Actually, I think I'm going to change it to Naive. Yeah. Yeah, I'll change it to Naive real quick. I think it's gonna be better with Taunt just to prevent any potential encore and stuff like that. Shadow Ball, Drain Punch, and Mystical Power. Drain Punch will be 1v1 of the King Gambit. Mystical Power plus Shadow Ball pretty much handles everything else, which is really great. And last but not least, if John Jr., the Bramble Guys Rock with the Cold Berry, fully Spadep this week with enough speed to outspeed the Scream Tail if it's not really speed. I do believe with Poltergeist, Strength, Sap, Leech Seed, and Spite. Spite's really cool because then we can be able to weaken down the PP usage of Pokemon's moves, which is really great. Leech Seed for uh, keeping health spread around, and then Strength to give our own health around, and then Poltergeist is pretty good. We are Wind Rider, so we will have. But with that, I'm going to get connected here with Brother Ruffy, and I'll see you guys in the battle. Peace. Wrong thing. All right, we're here for the battle against Brother Rubby, which he brings Terra Dark Quackable, which is a little interesting here, and Terra Electric Gliscor. Wow. There's no Skeletors on my screen. Wow, I am very surprised to see no Skeletors. But like I said, I think Vileplume had some merit to show this week. But wow, no Vileplume. I mean, no Skeletors? Oh, dude, I'm so mad now. Dang, man. I was really... Okay, so my Azul here... Okay, so my Azul is definitely worthless here. I know this was a really bad matchup. Dark actually is really bad enemy. Definitely think I'm going to have to make some team changes here after this next week because I think I need to get a fairy type. Otherwise, I'm letting Terra Dark sweep my entire team. So, I genuinely believe He is going to probably lead off with something here. I think I'm fine leading with my Princess here. Princess leads off really well against into every single Pokemon, which is really, really great here. I guess it kind of made sense not to bring Skeledirge into me, but at the same time, I'm so surprised. Like, I genuinely believed that Skeledirge was really good into my team. Like, obviously, yeah, I have, you know, two mons that do really well into it, but the thing is, like, I just felt like it matched up really well into me because, like, here's the thing, right? I had two grass types on my team, so I'm pretty sure complimences. So in comes the King Gambit here. I'm dropping a free. Actually, do I want a Will-O-Wisp here? Actually, I want a Will-O-Wisp actually. Because here's the reason why I'm Will-O-Wisping. I'm Will-O-Wisping for two reasons. I'm Will-O-Wisping for one reason, that I can neuter this King Gambit if he tries to set up, or if he tries to Sucker Punch me. I'm also going for Will-O-Wisp because if that Quackable wants to try to come in for free, we can burn that thing right away. Screamtail. Honestly, getting any burn damage on this thing is huge. Alright, so I know I'm faster than no speed Screamtail. Screamtail, if it is no speed, I do outspeed. Now, do I want to see if I am faster? I also could extreme speed here to get chip damage off, and especially if he tries to Encore me. I also could... Do you learn Knockoff? You don't. You also could Thunder Wave me here, and if you Thunder Wave me, this is pretty bad. I will say not getting the Toxic off on this thing out is actually a little bit of an issue, because that's the whole reason why I brought Toxic, actually. Oh, that's a little bad. Do I want to see if he's faster than me? I feel like you prep speed for this. I really want to say you prep speed for this. So I'm gonna go Wazoo. Okay, you brought this. I'm taunting. Okay, so I could have gone for a head smash to figure out if I was faster or not. I could not risk, though. I could not risk the fact if we were slower. So if this Screamtail, okay, so we're not gonna see what it is. So that's just now. So that's now that, but just that sucks actually. So we see Reflect. So there's a 50-50% chance that you are screwed. I don't think it's guaranteed. Do I want to burn my Culver here? I'm gonna Wu-Tai. Kowtow, okay. So 21%. Let's look at that. King Gambit to my Urshifu. Kowtow is 21%. So you are not adamant, which is good information to know here. I think what I want to do here is there's no way he's going to stay in here. I'm going to taunt here again. Or do I bulk him? No, I'm going to taunt here again. Yep, perfect. And now I think I go OG Albina here. That's perfect. Oh, that was a good read. That was a very good read by my end there. Because even with Reflect Up, he can't risk that. Because, like, take a look at this, right? Even with Reflect Up, if I'm banded, he still dies. Now, I could set up here, but he most likely has the Grass type. So, I think it's only smart to go into Salamence is my only special mon on this team. So, I do want to go into that. I don't know if I want to Terra Water my guy now. He does Giga Drain. Okay, so it confirms screen, so it means you're most likely light screen as well. So we confirm that you are light clay. Okay. So I could go for Fire Blast here. I feel like let's think about this. He's either going Screamtail or he's going Gliscor here. Because there's no way you're going King Gambit. There's no way you would risk King Gambit here. There's no way you risk King Gambit here. I'm clicking Hurricane. Why? That makes 0 sense. And we get the confusion. Which is huge for us. I'm low-key kind of baffled by that. You know, I'm actually kind of baffled by that play. I don't really understand where that play comes from. Because if I had just Fire Blasted you, out of curiosity, if I had just Fire Blasted you, actually, let's look at that damage from Hurricane, 32. Okay, so you're definitely at least max HP. No, you are like, you Assault Vested? Holy crap, you might be Assault Vested. Okay, Fire Blast definitely doesn't kill now, but it does now if I go for it. I think I go Arcanine here, always. He gets it Stealth Rock up until he's not Assault Vested, okay. So I think right here, I'm going to click... I think I'm going to click Head Smash here. Yep, Screamtail comes in. I'm going to find out if I'm faster. I'm going to find out if I'm faster. Okay, I'm not faster, and I miss. Lovely. So we find out that you are Stealth Rock, Kowtow. That Head Smash miss actually really hurts us there. So now we gotta think here if you're potentially Wish or not. I'm gonna click Head Smash here again. There's no reason not to just keep clicking Head Smash here. There's literally not a reason not to. So you're not Assault Vested, which means you are most likely specially defensive. Yeah, you are definitely like specially defensive. To do like what, 30 was it? 32%. You're probably not max, but it's definitely looking like you're 30, like you're probably almost like that. I'm gonna Head Smash here again. Is you're gonna go for the light screen here. Goes for 33 here. I go for extreme speed here. I always go for extreme speed. The question is, are you going to use this Screamtail as a sack later on? Because I'm telling you right now, if you go into either one of these guys, I'm staying into sack. Okay, so we get rid of Screamtail, so Screamtail's gone. Now, the question is, what do I want to do here? Do I want to Terra my Arcanine here? Does tearing my Arcanine here make sense? In comes the Darkrai. I feel like Darkrai is always clicking Nasty Plot here. I really believe this Darkrai is about to click Nasty Plot here in my face. So I think I'm going to go for the Head Smash here. No, he's just going to Dark Pulse. Alright. I'm going to go into... Can I live a Psych... So let's actually look at that Darkrai damage. You can actually kind of tell if this Darkrai is plot or not. Studian Arcanine, 48 to 55. He did 45%, so you are like... You're like not very invested whatsoever. You're like a bulky... Like, how much does Head Smash do behind screens? Head Smash does 52 to 61 behind screens. It did 43. What kind of Darkrai is this? This is like max HP? This is like a max HP Darkrai. So you got like probably like little special attack investment. If I Terra normal, I don't need... I can actually live another Dark Pulse. I think I'm gonna risk it and go for it. Ooh! Get a big crit! I'm so sorry. That was definitely a very big crit right there. In comes the Gliscor here. Now the question is, do I want to... I am going to try to burn Gliscor here. He's faster? So he's max speed. He's gotta be like max speed Jolly. Yeah, he's gotta be like Jolly, almost like... He's gotta be Jolly. There's no other way around it. That's so interesting. Why Jolly, though? Interesting. He went with a Jolly Gliscor. I'm actually very surprised by that. I didn't think he'd be Jolly in this matchup. Low-key wish I had Spin over Spite right about now. Actually... No, I think the play's always the Leech Seed here. We are burning turns, though. As long as Quackable does not get out of control... Yes, we get the Leech Seed off. Perfect. Alright. I think what I'm going to do here... is I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to click... let's see, Kowtow... He could click Kowtow here. He's got no reason not to. He's also Defiant, which I'm so glad I've thought about Defiant in the builder. I'm so glad I thought about Kowtow in the builder, man. I'm so glad I thought about that. I think what he's gonna do here is Kowtow. Keeping AZELFS around would be nice. I don't know if I need... I think as long as I keep Mence alive, we should be fine. He hasn't burned his Terra yet, which I don't know if he's gonna burn his Terra right away yet. What do I want to do here? He could SD here. I want to Claude. See what Claude wants to do. He's got Thunder Wave. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Alright, so we find out this is a support King Gambit, which I'm actually very surprised. So that means your last move's gotta be Iron Head here. Your last move has to be Iron Head here. I think what I want to do here is... Because you're gonna die. I think you're gonna predict me to Earthquake here. I think you're gonna predict me to Earthquake here. Ooh, I just thought of something. If this Gliscor is actually faster, this Gliscor is faster than my Urshifu, isn't it? If it's offensive, this will hurt. I'm gonna Wu-Tai here. Yep, here comes this. And then what I think I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna taunt. Unless he wants to Terra Electric here. If he's got a Terra Electric Terra Blast, is that gonna kill me? Electric. 60 to 72. I'm out of range, so I could take this risk to taunt. Or bulk up. I can take the risk. But I think I always taunt here. I cannot allow that Vileplume in for free. I cannot allow Vileplume in for free. And he can't really risk this Gliscor right now. Unless he wants to tear the Gliscor. But if he tears the Gliscor, his team really does not like dealing with my boyfriend. His team really doesn't want to deal with my boyfriend right here. They really don't want to deal with my boy. Wow! He actually teared electric. I'm very surprised. Alright. I'm really surprised he did that. So I'm not gonna say max HP. So now you're Terra Electric. Surging Strikes does a lot here. I'm gonna just go for the Surging Strikes here. As soon comes a Vileplume here. I'm gonna taunt here and let this go down. I'm so surprised he did that. I'm so surprised he did that. But now Quackable is not no longer an issue. And what makes this really good is I can now freely Terra Blast into the King game. So I think I am going to Terra Salamence here. I also could just Air Slash the potential King Gambit coming in here. I actually think what I'm going to do is if... I should always taunt this. I know he showed Giga Drain to me, but I have to taunt. I have to taunt. So we've seen Earthquake Spikes. So let's look at the stuff. So we've seen Giga Drain. We most likely have Strength Sap. This has shown Spikes. This has shown Earthquake. Oh, perfect. Now I'm Surging Strikings. I'm forcing you to do one of two things here. I am forcing you to either kill me, which... Earthquake should kill. Yeah, Earthquake killed me here. I'm forcing a KO. Your best bet is to honestly kill me now. He does have Terra Blast. Okay, so he did have Terra Blast. So I had a feeling he did. Terra Blast. His last move might be Facade. So let's see here. I'm gonna go to this guy, and I'm just gonna click a Fat Earthquake. There's kind of no reason not to click Earthquake here. I get big damage off on this guy. Big damage off on this guy. I get like 50% off with him. Ooh, 63. So let's see here. That was crit damage though. So crit did 63. That tells me that this is physically has physical bulk. Yeah, this is like max defense. Like this is max defense. I don't think it's impish though. So without the crit, it does 41. So if I went into my Salamence here, like Terra Water, Terra Blast is 83 to 9. So yeah, I'm gonna sack this. So he's at 61%. If I went into my Azelf, Mystic Power does not pick up the KO. And Terra Blast actually Terra Blast never kills me. I just Mystical Power here. There's literally no reason not to. And if he comes in, that's perfectly fine. I have Drain Punch. I think Azelf actually might win me the game here. I think Azelf might win me the game here. I mean, as long as I do not get critted by any means necessary. I'm so glad I switched to Naive, dude. I'm so glad I switched to Naive. So let's just look at, for example, if this King Gambit, let's just say it's max HP, can Drain Punch kill here? Drain Punch does kill if it is max HP. So yeah, I literally lose nothing clicking Mystical Power here. I literally lose nothing clicking Mystical Power. In comes Quackable. Alright, Quackable. 60 to 72. That might be Assault Vest, actually. And I think you're pretty much in range of a Drain Punch. Shadow Ball guarantee knocks you out here. I'm just gonna Shadow Ball here. Perfect. Drain Punch this King Gambit, and I think, knock on wood, I think we just won. That swap out might have cost him the game, because if he's got Sucker Punch on this King Gambit, which it means he brought all Dark type moves, which honestly, now looking at my team, it would make sense to do so. I Drain Punch here. There's no other play, unless he wants to bait me potentially not being Drain Punch. Go into this to try to get the effects score and the Rocky Helmet chip. But we should have this. I'm Colberberry for this specific reason. He's Choppled! No! Oh my god! Okay, so I don't think he has Sucker Punch. Okay. Ooh. But now the good news is we can look at the damage here. We can look at the damage here. So that Drain Punch. So he was Choppleberry, which makes sense. So Choppleberry did 30% to him. So that's max HP. We have a +1 up. He's sitting at 13. I think he's in range of Shadow Ball here. But what I'm gonna risk it here and go for Dream. He did have Sucker. He fucking had Sucker, dude. God damn it. We might have just lost now. Damn it. Damn it. Why? He's not adamant. Yeah, I think we lost, dude. Oh! I should have swapped. 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 Oh, after I saw he was Choppleberry, I should have swapped. I didn't think he would be Sucker Punch based off that set. Like, if you're Stealth Rocks, Kowtow, and Thunder Wave, there should be no reason you're Sucker Punch then. Because it means you're just on that side. I should have... In the back of my mind, I should have thought about Sucker Punch, man. In the back of my mind, I should have thought about Sucker Punch. I have to hope and pray. Hope and pray that he does not go into Gliscor here. Because here's the thing. My Arcanine was meant to be faster than the Quagga. Actually, I think we just lose. I don't think there's anything. I think that's GG's, man. Oh, dude, if I had just played around, I went too confident thinking this was not Sucker Punch, man. I went in there too confident not to give a Sucker Punch. Oh, I was way too confident thinking this was not Sucker Punch, man. Oh, I was way too confident. Also, if I had just Extreme Speeded too. What I probably should have done is I should have stayed, and I should have packed a Dragon Move, man. Not packing Dragon Move actually just cost me the game. Well, the thing is, you gotta understand this. I'm not Scarfed. He either has to think that I am Jolly to outspeed his Gliscor, which... Damn, dude, if we were Terra Dragon, we actually would have been in a really good position right now. But then again, I don't regret the Terra Dragon because, like, Screamtail being around, and I also figured this was gonna be like an encore Screamtail. Oh, dude. I'm so mad. I should have thought about this. I should have thought about this. Yeah, there's no way we can win this game. Now that I'm weak to hazards, I have to just sack this. Yeah, that's game. GG. Damn, man. That was a good game. That was a good game. Oh, man, dude. Yo! Yo! That's fire. Okay, that's a little bit of BM right there, just not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, that was a little BM there though. I won't lie though, their brother really there was a little bit of BM since you saw the Weather Ball just straight up killed. I don't know why you would stall out the game like that for another 2 turns. Like I feel like that's a little dumb, but still regardless, GG's. If I had just played around. Oh, dude, I'm so mad. If we had gotten any luck, if like, here's the thing, right? I think the thing with like, here's the thing too, right? I think the Darkrai crit never really mattered because I would have just always extreme speeded unless he saved Darkrai. Then the crit matters potentially. Oh, I should have really thought about the Sucker Punch there, dude. If I had thought about Sucker Punch there, if I had thought about Sucker Punch, I would have gone into Salamence. He clicks Sucker Punch right, and then I decide whether or not I want to lock into Air Slash. I want to lock into Terra Blast, which I probably would lock to Terra Blast. We keep Azelf around. We keep Bramblegast around, and Bramblegast I actually think beats Gliscor 1v1. Yeah, yeah, I should have done that. Because then Bramblegast plus Azelf would have won me the game. Damn, dude. But yeah, GG's to Brother Revy. Very good game. We really should have. I think we should have won that one, but I just didn't think about the play in back time, and that's on me for not thinking in that moment. I always have a bad feeling of not thinking of the play right there and then. But it's like Joey has told me. You learn better more from your losses, and I learned literally right then and there that if I had just went into Salamence on the sucker punch, or even held like something else on like if I went the sucker punch on Salamence, we would have not had to have worried about that sucker punch happening there. We would have lived the +1 based off our investment as we went for the Terra Blast, knocked that out. In comes this thing out. Then we go into Azelf. We click Mystical Power or Taunt, one of the two. Or I always probably would have taunted first, then Mystical Power. We Mystical Power on a switch out. If we get the plus, and we get this +1, we beat Gliscor at that point in time. Yeah, we would have won, but again, I didn't think about that play in the hindsight. And again, based off the set I saw, I wasn't really thinking sucker punch there. But yeah, GG stuff, Brother Rubby and the Boston Red guys. We'll see you guys for surprisingly not week 2. I'm actually going to go ahead and let the mods know about this right now. But week 2, and there will also be no week 5 battle for JGD. I'm going to say this right now in the video, and also say this in the video against D-Ray when we talk about it. I'm gonna be working like 10 days straight from the Friday on the 11th all the way to the 21st of Monday of July. I am going to be like busy for 10 days straight. I am physically not going to be able to play a Pokemon game to save my life. So I am going to just focus on work and focus on relaxing after work when I get home from work. I'm not going to focus on draft. I'm not going to focus this and that. So unfortunately, we do suffer forfeit losses for this week. So we will unfortunately start off 0-2 with -5, which is not bad. And for JDDL, we are going to start off, at least as of right now, the game against D-Ray, as the time of recording this, has not been played. So we are currently then 1-3. So we really need to start getting on the board for both leagues right now. But there's always some more time to go. But yeah, with that being said, thank you for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you all for the next time. Peace.